Hello Aquarius, welcome to my channel. I am Janice, sending out big thank yous and I love yous to all of you guys. I appreciate the views, the likes, we appreciate the comments, okay? But we are pulling the self-care, self-love activities for Aquarius for the next 7 days. So we're gonna pull the cards and then we're gonna Idolo tomala. 1, 2, 3. Six and then 7. All right. Yeah, very good. So we're going to go through each card and then we'll also bring through the additional messages. Channeling Mother Gaia today. Thank you. Maybe somebody is going to take a bath or plan to take a bath. That's not one of the things that came in, but it was on the bottom. So that might be like an extra thing, okay? Like a bonus, like, yeah, beautiful. There was this energy of paying attention to the numbers, okay? So, and I feel like that has to do with the fact that February 22nd just passed as well, because it's this, the 2s are coming in. So really pay attention to what you're receiving. Because whatever this is, whatever you are receiving is going to help you know where your vibration is, okay? It's going to help you keep kind of track of that, and so that way you don't fall asleep or go back into any habits that don't serve you. All right, and all of this energy is really helping you to come into a greater sense of self-acceptance and self-love, so that way you can reach a state of enlightenment, of pure peace, okay? To transcend all suffering, right? To transcend all the pain. So that way you have all of the heart energy, the mind energy, the physical energy, the spiritual energy. You have all the energy that you need to manifest greatness for yourself in this lifetime. And yes, it could mean like, you know, really huge big things like your dream house, your dream job, your dream partnership, but it also is manifesting greatness within this one moment. And how you do that is by loving and courting your divine feminine energy, okay? So it's you falling in love with you. That's how you do that in every moment, and then that moment creates this beautiful domino effect of it spreading throughout your entire life, kind of like I'm seeing the Fibonacci, okay? It's that kind of energy. It's so powerful. So also, so this week is going to be really important. It feels like the things that you do this week to really nurture yourself, one is going to help your intuition. It's going to help you to, one, it's going to be heightened, full moon is coming, but it's also going to help you to trust it. So a lot of whatever's coming up in this are going to help enhance those two things. Also, it's going to support your higher vibration that you're currently in at this time. Yeah. Helping you to level out, equal out, also helping you to make sense of some of the things that you've been receiving. Also, there's this energy of seeing your story unfold, and by you seeing your story unfold is preparing you to write your new story, all right, to write your new book, to write that new movie, to start that new script, because you really have this beautiful culmination of learning the past, the life's lessons, okay? Really learning from dark night of the soul or through your shadow work or whatever, right? So a lot of you guys definitely have completed a huge big cycle, which is freeing up this beautiful space to allow yourself to feel safe and secure to fully love and take care of yourself, okay? Understanding that when you do put your needs first, when you do love on yourself, then that just multiplies and magnifies the love, the healing, the beauty, the offering that you can do for your family, your children, your business, your community, your clients, your customers, whatever, okay? Yeah, so let's get into it. 31, okay? Look to the stars. So that is day 1, and that's interesting because that actually is falling on that would be day 1 would be tomorrow, right? So that's falling on the 24th, which is the full moon in the Eastern Hemisphere. Eastern Standard Time. So I'm not sure how the dates look out, but looking into the stars, this also, I feel like this energy of really knowing who you are, especially if whatever your rising sign is, that is like so eminent to who you are. Yes, your sun sign is going to be that thing where your career, you're going to pop if you follow that inspiration, and you'll be very abundant, be able to attract prosperity and money. But if it's not aligned to the parts of that rising sign, which is that deep self of who you truly are, then there's going to be some misalignment. So I feel like looking into that energy and seeing how you might be holding on to old parts of yourself that don't align to your rising or your moon sign, okay? And how I feel like there's been some parts that you've been holding on to yourself out of fear of transformation. You know, who am I going to lose if I embrace this part of myself, is what's happening. So also another thing that I don't know why, but runes are coming in really strongly. So there might be something with symbols and runes, or just looking up what does a full moon mean, or even just focusing on one particular star or star system and deciding to take 1 month and just learn about that. And maybe it would be, you know, your star constellation, Aquarius, right? Or it might be something else. Capricorn is coming up again as well as something you might be interested in, as well as Sagittarius, Centaurus. So yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I heard moving on, but then your inner child is coming in and really wanting to like kind of be like draw stars. So I also feel like this look in the stars could be an art therapy kind of thing as well, to help you connect into your star family. So setting the intention to connect into your star family, and then getting out the paper, getting out the paint, getting out the markers, and then just drawing stars, painting stars, and just allowing whatever they want to channel to you to come through. Okay, you can always ask a question like, what is it that I need to know, or what is it that you're helping me with at this time, or what is hidden that needs to be seen, or how can I create more abundance, you know, in my life, right? What do you see as my abundance blocks? Because some of you guys are definitely layering star seeds, and you're meant to massively create in this lifetime, and some of you are also meant to teach people how to do that, right? So if you're not currently like consciously manifesting the things that you want, you won't have the confidence that you need to go out and teach these things, right? So I almost feel like it's this energy of them helping to clear, okay, any kind of blockages as well, that art therapy exercise of painting the stars. And they're also saying, even if you are not a Lyran starseed or Lyran hybrid, it's okay. You can still do this exercise if it's something that's resonating with your soul, okay? Yeah, now we move on. Yes, okay, and day 2, so really focusing on eating. Make a meal. There's avocado. Okay, so things automatically that just kind of popped out is like foods high in tryptophan, which is going to help with your mood. All right, so I see tofu here, and broccoli is here, and carrots. So broccoli and carrots are, I think they're in like the top 7 that contain also nitric oxide, I believe, which again helps to like boost your mood, right? And helps recovery and these kinds of things. So with the avocado, and then there's peppers here and the tomato. There's also chickpeas here, okay? And there's also spinach. I feel like the fact that we're calling out those particular foods, if there's something there that resonates with you, try to incorporate one of those foods into a meal, okay? Yeah, some of you guys can do a 7-day challenge. That would be cool, but just do one day, because sometimes when we try to add on too much, then we just overwhelm ourselves, and that's actually a form of self-sabotage, right? When you're like, oh my god, but I could do it for 7 days, and then I can make this meal, I can make that meal, I can make this one, and then all of a sudden you get overwhelmed and you don't even end up doing it for one day, right? So Spirit says it's not about shame and feeling like trying to, it's just you're overcoming something in this thing of trying to take everything on. I feel like this is an ancestral wound, okay, where you go to take everything on and you set yourself up basically to fail, because you're going to burn out, you're going to get exhausted, you're going to lose interest, or other things are just going to get in the way, and then you're going to be rushing, right? You're going to be like fighting against time. So those are 4 different things I feel like you're healing at this time, and that are going to be released by you just focusing on incorporating one of these things into one day. Just one day, all right? Because into one day. And if you end up if you already incorporate one of these things into your meal already in a day, I almost feel like it's an opportunity to try something new, okay? For some of you guys out there, especially if you just said, oh, I already eat all those things every day. Well, find something else and then incorporate that new thing, all right? This is also a way of it's pattern interrupting, okay? We're working on reprogramming that subconscious mind, and also learning more about the foods that we eat, so you can eat consciously, so that you're consciously nourishing your light body, okay? Consciously nourishing your higher self, consciously nourishing your feminine energy, all right? And then for some of you guys, your psychic abilities and things like that, because depending on what you eat, your psychic abilities, your intuition will either be super heightened or it will be super not, okay? Yeah. Beautiful. Day 3. This one, I feel, did this come up last week? I can't remember. But movement, okay? And I just heard, move your body. All right, so a little bit of like Nina Sky coming in. And I just drew like waves. So definitely something where you're moving those hips, okay? So any kind of salsa, bachata, any kind of reggaeton, Afro beats, anything where you are, any kind of like Latin, Afro music, Caribbean music, where you're going to move your hips, move that energy, because I really feel there's some emotional energy that needs to come out, right? So it's just moving those hips, okay, that energy. And there's also the flip side of this is moving your energy while in stillness, okay, with the tree pose, and just allowing yourself to move, expand your energy out. So breathing in the universe and then breathing out the universe, or breathing in the energy from the root of the tree and then breathing it out, okay? Whatever resonates with you. I just saw 1313, okay? So that's definitely, doing that is going to help you to end something and help you to embrace a new beginning. All right, so quite possibly on day 3, you can expect that in your reality. Day 4, take a walk, 52. Ooh. I'm hearing dogs, and there's no dog. I mean, there's been dogs barking. You might have heard them in the video. If you did, my bad. But this taking and walking, I'm seeing the mountains, I'm seeing the trail, and I'm also seeing the nighttime. Okay, so I almost feel like these are 3 different paths that you could possibly take. Okay, so on the 4th day, there is going to be some kind of decision you're going to need to make, and by you taking it outside, walking, hiking, walking at nighttime, staring at the stars, or walking a trail, all right, in the forest or what have you, even walking by water, because I feel that energy as well, or just really walking either when it's really bright sun or when it's really blue sky, all right? And if it's not, that means walking longer at nighttime. But it's going to free the energy that up that is needed for you to make whatever decision that is coming. All right, so maybe the decision won't be on the 4th day, it might be on the 5th day. Okay, which makes a lot of sense. We found 50 cents on the ground when we were walking today. All right, so that 50 cents, first of all, it's 25.25. That might resonate with you. I'm seeing 144.7. But also, if it resonates with you, that's 25 is my number for transformation. All right. It's also equals 7. So it's 77. For me, 77 equals a divine mandate has been completed. Okay. So you've come up, you've completed something. When you see 25, it's a big transformation, which you have learned something, which makes a lot of sense for what it was that we were talking about a little bit in the beginning and what we were talking about, on day 2 with the food and this whole thing of like trying to do too much at one time, right? So whatever it is, you've really learned something, and you're probably going to either reflect on that, or it's going to actually or it's going to actually, what's the word, Spirit, like the epiphany, the aha moment is going to come to you, and you're going to be like, whoa, because 5 is also the energy of the Hierophant, and then 0 is the energy of the Fool. All right, so you coming into the spiritual enlightenment, into this spiritual lesson, and you completing it, right, which brings you to the new beginning of the Fool, but also brings you to a new mind, a new heart, where you're fully trusting and you're ready to move forward in this new story, this new book, this new script that you're writing for yourself, for your life. Use your hands, day 5, okay? Yeah. Day 5. Oh, and then there's the 5 again. All right, so definitely you're cultivating change, all right? So this might be literally you using your hands to make something, okay? I feel like somebody's going to be making bread or some kind of food where you have to like go like this with your hands. I feel that this is saying like pottery, but it doesn't have to be that literal. This is also like giving me like Jesus vibes as well, of just like you being the potter, you know, the potter's house energy is kind of coming in as well, and you just really taking on no weapon formed against me shall prosper. You really taking on the role of being creator creatrix of your reality, and you in this energy of your creativity, your expression, really just going boom on this day, okay? Really just going boom. So expect to be in spirit, expect to be doing the thing that you love, or if something is going on where you're kind of like you're scattered and you have a lot going on and you just need a break, this would be the day to go and take the pottery class. You know, go to the one of those stores that do the pottery. This would be the day to do that, okay? So we have a kind of like esoteric spiritual meaning of this, but also a very practical meaning as well, okay? Some of you guys, you might want to get the pottery out with the kids, okay, and paint the stuff with the kids, to nourish your inner child, I'm hearing, right? And then we have massage. Yeah, he says quite frankly, so this is like quite literally massaging this back where these adrenals are, where these kidneys are. All right, some of you guys might be suffering from exhaustion, adrenal fatigue, okay, that kind of thing. Look that up, all right, because there's ways that you can overcome that. One with rest, one with massage, getting out the negative energy, all right, the low vibrational energy, but then also there's different things that you can consume, and then just finding mind breaks as well, and also maybe scheduling a massage. I'm feeling like somebody really needs to do that for themselves, all right? With this pink coming through really strongly, it's almost this energy of, again, courting the divine feminine. So spending that money on you, okay? I almost feel like somebody, like, instead of spending the money on you, you go buy a new toy for your kid, and your kid has like 3 rooms full of toys. Okay, that's where there's an imbalance, and we are working on healing that feeling guilty over receiving, you know. And when we're talking about money management and you know, abundance and all of that stuff, one of the like rules is to pay yourself first, right? So it's kind of that kind of an energy, all right, to like, I just saw 23, 19 and 23. So I felt like it's like you seeing yourself as a gift and you willing to gift yourself something. Also, I also see that as, when I see 23, I always think of Matthew, and that means God's gift, right? And I always think of the sun with the 19. So you're also going to receive whatever abundance it is that you need if you decide, I'm going to schedule a massage. Now remember, it may not come to you in like cash. It may come to you, somebody might give you a gift certificate. Maybe it's one that they don't want to use anymore and they give it to you. Be open to receiving that however it is, okay? Yes, yes, and yes. Even if it's like you sitting in one of those chairs in the mall, clear the energy first and sit down and go ahead and do it, okay? Yeah. So there's like so many different ways. And this is also, your mind is opening up so much to where you're just seeing the possibility in all things. There's no obstacles, there's no challenges, because you're one with divine mind, right? It's that kind of energy. And when you do feel any confusion coming in, that's when you're going to be doing, you go take your walk, okay? Which I feel like it's going to be a really great week of you just being in so much clarity and calmness. Okay, so kudos for you guys doing your forgiveness work, because and the compassion work that you've been doing. Because you can't get here without that, right? Yeah. Nourish. 38. Nourish your temple. Ooh. I love that. So there's two things coming through with this. It's nourishing your temple with the breath and actually putting your hands in that way on your heart and your belly, all right, and just breathing in and exhaling out and just allowing yourself to go down. When I see this portion of it, I really feel you down into the 0 point chakra. It's below the Earth Star chakra. It's also the chakra that Isis likes to use to connect you into the womb of the earth, to go into the void, where you can just feel that the blackness, and you just release. And in this moment, you release everything and you become one with the earth. You're filled with unconditional love and you're just releasing everything. And then that energy just multiplies out, right? And you're clearing all of your etheric fields. And then you're able to then receive the filling back up of that beautiful prana from the Christ light, as well, is what I feel, right? See this? Yeah. So it's going to be a process of clearing your chakras through the breath and grounding, and then bringing that energy not only back in, but bringing it up, right, to the central sun, and bringing it down into you. But this is this energy of you becoming one with the earth. So if you're having trouble grounding, there's so many different ways to ground. There's so many different ways to do your breath. But if you're even having trouble just concentrating, to do this. 1, intend to connect to your Earth Star chakra or your 0 point chakra. Intend to connect to goddesses or feminine energy of the earth. Intend to connect to angels of grounding and stability. Angels of the earth to help you ground, or even beings of the earth to help you ground. The jaguar is coming in, okay? A beautiful, beautiful jaguar energy to help you ground as well. You also can connect into flowers, into plants, and just feel their vibration, and tend to feel the vibration of that plant. So say you have like a spider plant or something like this, that one that grows and has a lot of these like leaves. Connect into it and feel yourself going into the roots, and don't think that you're taking energy from it. You're sharing love, right? And that's going to help you to ground and get into this place. And then you can take your you can expand out however you're guided to at that point, right? Yeah. All right, that's what we have for you. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I just saw 2 3 3 3. Okay, yes and yes. So your ascendant master guides are helping you to come into balance, helping you to love yourself, helping you to stay in union with yourself as well. So I definitely feel a lot of guidance will be coming in from your guides and guardians this week as well. But I feel like your vibration is just rising, so you're opening more to receive support, right? You're opening more to being guided by divine love, and so they're coming in with it and helping you to feel supported, which is powerful and so beautiful. And in that energy, you will be able to increase that self-esteem and self-confidence and claim your birthright of being a master manifester, okay? And then go forth and to share that beauty and abundance that you've created and cultivated within with everyone around you, right? So we're getting a little bit into Bob Proctor, the abundance meditation coming up. Is we're channeling it, so that might be something you might be interested in watching. You can just YouTube it, search it, okay? Yeah, and also too, because look at this, like with the 5s and the 2s, like I feel like there's just a lot of abundance, there's a lot of happiness, a lot of like soul energy that's coming into you. And let me see, 2, 4, 6, 22. Oh, there's 2 sets of 4s. 2 sets of quadruple 4s, which is like super powerful, all right, which also gets that energy of added together. It's quadruple 4s, all right, which is like so beautiful. And then put that together and you have your 88, okay? So there goes your balance and your gratitude. You're feeling good. Energy, you're mastering this energy very quickly is what's coming through, because I just got the 8 of Wands and the 8 of Pentacles. So powerful. And then bringing that 8 and 8 together, which is the 16, and you're okay with that. You're peaceful. So there might be stuff going on outside of you, but you're not allowing it to rock your boat, right? You know, it's that energy of you just knowing you are one, okay? And then also bringing that 16 into the 7, that is your aligned. There you go. With the 7, the Chariot moving you forward, right? Yeah, so expect other things in your life to move forward, but in a very harmonic way, okay? And if there is any kind of stuff that is not like in harmony, or if there's any kind of trigger moment, I don't feel like there's going to be arguments or anything like that. I feel like it's going to be all handled with ease and grace, you know, and in very respectable way, you know. Because you're speaking your truth as well and compassionate. I feel like the people that you will be around, or the people that will be attracted to you this week, are also going to be in that energy of really listening to your heart, but listening to their heart. And it's just this very harmonic, very harmony kind of just exchange I'm feeling. You know what I mean? And for some of you guys, there might be a little bit more solitude this week, which I almost feel like that's a wish fulfillment for somebody. Maybe you're taking a me vacation, or something like that. Yeah. Which Spirit says is very much needed, and they're proud of you, right? If you're taking a me vacation, you know, where you're just kind of cutting everything off, you're just allowing yourself to just be with you and your energy as much as you possibly can, and then just rejuvenating, right? That's what I feel. So thank you guys again so much. I love you. Thank you for supporting my channel. Thank you for supporting my store, and thank you for booking with me as well. Namaste.